Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your business to six figures and beyond. Wow. So today I am sharing with you what I love to call a great opportunity, which are pooled contracts. Now, depending on where you are, there are pooled city, similar to federal contracts. That's what GSA does. GSA, if you're on the schedule, GSA pools, like pool everything together, and you're on there as a vendor, and they have other individuals come. And they're one of the benefits of you being on the schedule is that, we call it a multi-award schedule with GSA, is that you have other agencies that are very attracted to buying something that you have. You've been vetted by GSA, General Service Administration, and you're going to agree to give them a discount. They vetted you. They know that you have done something before now. So you're not this brand new company they're concerned with that just is getting started that has no past performance. With GSA, you normally do have to have a past performance. Now there's a thing called Springboard program, and we do have people that go into the Springboard program, and there are different things that you have to know. But what I want to share with you now is the state, and I talked about having contracts in your area. So Orange County is my area. I am registered in Miami-Dade. I am in the Tampa area, Pinellas County, and I'm in Orange County. Been here since forever, like 1997 is when I started. That's my story. Now, what I like to look at, and it depends on what it's called, but they call it pooled contracts, or we call it cooperative purchasing agreements or contracts. And that's what you're looking at. Now, after you get into a couple of things, you do have to do some researching. What I'm looking for is I'm going to look for a contract that's getting ready to expire that contains a cooperative language. Now, what this means is I may have a county contract and someone from the city of Orlando, Florida, may use me because I've already been involved and vetted with the county. So they call that like a piggyback. I love that. Now, I look at this particular one. I am very familiar with P&L maintenance. And I look at them and it's active and I love that it's checked off. So I would click on here. And what I'm looking for is the start date was 2024, 1 year. And they're looking to do a option 1 year, and option 2 2 years. So that means if they do option 2, that it would end on this date. I can see the contract, the vendor, the procurement contract, who this person is. I've got all the information that I need. And this is just one example of one that I could piggyback off. That means if the city is looking for me to do some maintenance at the parks and recreation, I'm already in the system. The great thing a lot about these, they usually pool more than one vendor. This is just one vendor, but this is what we call the piggyback, that you can actually win a contract in the state of Florida when it comes to these. So that means that I don't have to be in all these different portals. I can be in this one and I'm able to work on this county level. I can then work on a city and state. What I love about county, city, state contracts as opposed to federal is, one, some of the pros is it may be easier to get started. Two, you may find some that you can start with little to no experience. Three, you're local. It's easier to build the relationships because people are right there, as opposed to federal contracts. They may be a little harder. The fourth thing is sometimes they pay faster. And the fifth thing is that you can do what we call piggyback, and it might be easier. You get the experience. You get some things are very familiar and very similar to federal. So I've known people have great success on a federal level. I did, and I had great success on a state level. The key is, with everything going on, why not open up your options? There's nothing wrong with staying in the federal lane. I think it's great. I've talked about all the time where they're going to never not need federal contractors. It may look different. They're changing the FAR. We have to wait until everything settles to see what we need to do, but there will always be opportunities to win. There are people winning contracts, like I mentioned in my previous video, that won 166,000 based on the fact that they had done some work before. What I love to do is have options. In life, it's nice to have options. And so that means that you can find other things that you can do. So all your eggs are not in that one basket. Yes, you do Some of the cons, you do have to be registered in the state, or like we do, you can team up. Part of my OBART system, which is offer for O for offer, and the B is for buyer, and the A is for avenue, and the R is for relation, and T is for teaming, is you can team up with other people in our accountability group, and they will be more than happy to help you get started because they're already there. We're there. We have no problem with teaming up with our students as well. So you just want to realize that there are pooled contracts everywhere. And I love the pooled contracts because you don't have to have a lot of pre-qualification. You just need to know where to look. And this is what I'm going to show you, share my screen with you, and we're going to choose a lot of areas so that we can see what's in your area. So if you'd love to join me, make sure you click the link where you then can join me, and you can find some contracts. What we're going to do is look at find some contracts in your area and look at what we can do to help you win some contracts. So looking forward to that. And make sure you click the link to sign up so we can get started looking for some pool contracts, or as we want to say, cooperative purchasing agreements, procurement agreements. That's what we're looking for in your area. I will probably use several. I live in Alexandria as well, so I'm in Fairfax County, and I am in Orange County, I'm in Miami-Dade County, and I'm in Pinellas County. So I'll probably show you those, and maybe we'll throw Texas and a couple other places. But the gist is I want to show you enough, explain to you so you can get the gist of what and how this opens the door. Where some people are petrified what's going on with federal, others are calm because they know there's other opportunities, and state is always one of them. So never, ever, ever feel as if you only have one option. The great thing about life is knowing how to do more than one thing. Yes, they will have cuts sometime in state, but there may not be as many in your state. There may not be any in your state. And it's probably still easier to get a minority contract, use the set asides in your state as an MBA, minority business enterprise, or a WBE, woman business enterprise. May still be able to not have it affected as I think it might be when it comes to federal. Not sure, but I know that they're talking about maybe not doing as many set asides and doing more small businesses, which are just small businesses. So there's a lot of things still up in the air. We just want to make sure that we can pivot and pivot correctly and make that money. That's the goal, making the money, being positive, and knowing we can do this. So I look forward to you signing up April 1st, 2nd, or 3rd of coming to my state procurement contracts, where I'm going to show you what all about the pooled contracts. So make sure you sign up. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.